Is it really a need to talk that much about the game? We all know the Leafs squandered a 3-0 lead. We know that Ian White found himself in the box because of a ghost call. We know that with less than 2 seconds left, the Canes were able to tie it up, push it to overtime. We know the referees missed a goal in overtime that should have been the Leafs. And we know the Leafs lost, putting the boys in blue in the NHL's last spot. The Leafs' 3 best players had to be White, Finger, and Pony. Finger has been solid, playing more than 20 minutes a game over the last few, eating up some of Mike Komisarik's ice time. And he often seems to be in the right place at the right time, making the right play when they're back in the Leafs zone. And most of the time he's done so without the belligerence that puts other players in the box. Now talking about belligerence, I've got some ideas. Belligerence, pugnacity, testosterone, and truculence, throw it out the door. And for the coaching staff, what happened to accountability? With accountability in mind, let's run through the team. The first ones up are White and Kessel. Though it seems the Leafs again tried to bury him in the depth chart, Ian White has emerged the Leafs' top defenseman, leading in plus-minus, and is amongst the top 5 in scorers. And Phil Kessel is the player everyone hoped and dreamed, and probably a little bit more. He's played less than half the games than the rest of the team, but he's in the top half in scoring. These are definitely 2 players you can tell the rest of the team to emulate. Now after White and Kessel, you have the people that are producing on the rate that you kind of expected them to. You have Hagman, you have Pony, you have Stage, and you have Caberlet. Though these 4 have the ability to lead the team and pick it up a little bit, they really can't be punished for what they brought to the table already. Grab O'Shen, Kuhlman, and Gunnarsson. These are 4 players that you shouldn't really have to punish. Because if you think about it, this is some of the team's younger talent. The expectations and the salaries aren't that high. And as far as accountability goes, you really can't count anyone who plays less than 10 minutes a game. So our 4th liners, Wallin, Myers, or Primo, they're kind of off the hook. In 6, 7, 8 minutes of a game, how much difference do you really think you can make? And though I can't find a place for these 4 players, you'll probably agree what I have to say about them. Stempniak and Mitchell, though haven't been producing a lot, seem to be putting forth the effort. And can you really fault them for not being that skilled? Same goes for Finger and Exelby. These guys don't have a solid spot in the lineup already. What are you going to do, bench them? So it's judgment time. Can you tell me the 2 players I've left out? Jason Blake, after having a 40-goal season in New York, came to the Leafs and still is yet to produce. And forget 40 goals, because Jason Blake right now is on pace for 8. 8 goals. You're going to pay the guy millions and millions of dollars with 0 accountability and 17 minutes of ice time for 8 goals? And then Francois Beauchemin. I've been ragging on this guy all season long. Bosch was brought in as a veteran player to bring a little bit of experience to the blue line. So why is the veteran blue liner who's wearing an A on his jersey the worst on the team in plus and minus? Why does he only have 8 points in 20 games? Why is he eating up 28 minutes of ice time? These are 2 guys that need to watch from their press box, study the game of their team, and then find themselves a role. Because a quarter of the way into the season, your numbers just aren't cutting it. Forget the question of the game. I'm going to ask you a question about the league. Now, I really want you to stop and think about this one. Name me one team that after making this many acquisitions the offseason would not hold their coach accountable. Now, I'm not hating on Wilson. I like his style a lot. But think about that one for a minute. Hey guys, that's it. I'm done for the day. I'm exhausted. I'm going to leave you with one more thing. If you think it's bad now, have you checked the schedule?